Managing email marketing shouldn't feel like a full-time job. That's why today I'm diving into Flodesk, a platform designed to make email marketing simpler, more affordable, and beautifully effective. And I'm comparing it against some tough competition. Who's the winner? Let's find out. I'm Pallen, a brand strategist. Welcome to my channel where I help you work smarter and build your brand. Today, I'm testing out Flodesk against some of the top email marketing platforms out there. Mailchimp, Benchmark, Omnisend, Beehive, Kit, formerly ConvertKit, and Campaign Monitor. I've used them all, but Flodesk caught my attention for one big reason: it's unlimited flat rate pricing. But I want to compare it holistically with some of these other tools. So let's jump right into it, starting from the dashboard. Let's start on the Flodesk dashboard. This is the first thing you see when you log in. It's minimalist, clean, easy to navigate, defaults to showing my most recently sent emails, which I like because I hop in here and pretty much just duplicate and modify and send. But more on that in a moment. Let's compare it to Mailchimp, where there's a lot to look at. I've got clients using Mailchimp, and even after helping them for years, I'm still not entirely sure what to click when I look at this menu, or at least it isn't as intuitive as some of these other options. Benchmark is easier to digest, still nested menus, but definitely not as beautiful. And then I come back to Flodesk. Let's start clicking around. It feels refreshingly lightweight. You've got 6 key areas: emails, forums, workflows, checkouts, audience, and analytics, all accessible from the homepage. You're not hunting for core features, they're just there. And you don't probably need all of these, at least if you're starting. I feel like this kind of UX is a big win for solopreneurs, small teams who want to move fast without nonsense. Even for a first-time user, that's important. They can confidently send their first email within minutes. That's not something you can say for all of the platforms in this space. Now let's talk design, because this is where Flodesk really shines. If you've used Mailchimp or Kit, you know the struggle of clunky design tools. I found that Flodesk eliminates the frustration with fully customizable, high-quality templates that require zero coding. But let's do a side-by-side comparison. Mailchimp, which was my first email tool, has strong automation, highly customizable automation journeys that you can take your subscribers on. The platform, being as popular as it is, definitely has solid integrations with other popular tools. I like that you can choose from pre-built journeys here, but since we're talking about design, I don't find this overly clear and enticing. Overwhelming might be a better word, actually. Let's look at the design of some campaigns. Okay, I want to do a regular old email. You can choose from automation or landing page there. Let's stick with regular old email. Designing, stop asking me questions. A new builder here, hopefully is certainly better than the old one. Maybe they're feeling the heat from design-forward tools like Flodesk. Some very basic templates here to start from, which bring us to, hopefully, yes, a drag and drop editor. It's fine, but still so many clunky settings here, hidden tabs, all kinds of extra nonsense you don't really need to be concerned about customizing every single time you go to send an email. I have never loved this interface from a design standpoint, and I'm not sure I ever will. Next up, let's design an email on Beehive. It does give you a few options here. We're gonna stick with regular email to keep things equal, but you've got a drag and drop, plain text. You saw a few options there. We're gonna stick with drag and drop. Give it a second. Taking a little while as I designed my first email here. Lots of options here. And a column, I chose 2 columns and I regret it immediately. This email editor and email feels like 1994. I mean, come on, this is dated and they're grayed out, so it's kind of hard to see what all of the options are unless you hover over. Got a few controls there, I think, if you need them, but it feels a little bit like Mailchimp, but probably worse. Oh God, what am I clicking? Yeah, not a fan of this one. Not even close. And finally, for this comparison on design, ConvertKit, now called Kit, definitely keeps the designs simpler. They lean towards this kind of plain text style layout, which is optimized for delivery. Obviously, it doesn't win any awards for design, but that's okay. I'm a big believer that an email should look like a personalized note instead of junk mail in your mailbox that you end up throwing out. This is my client, Laura Shaheen, who uses Kit. She's an amazing doctor that specializes in reproductive health, and we keep her emails this simple on purpose. But I want you to notice design-wise, I mean, Kit really has not made updates in the last 2 years. In fact, I've made a separate video about this that I'll link to. I feel like they've updated everything else. The wrapping paper on an old gift. Here you have to have your merge tags literally written out like code, and it gets worse. We'll click Browse Templates. We've got some custom templates there that we had to have custom coded to just kind of have some control and make them feel branded. But my God, look how horrible these templates are. If Mailchimp is in 1994, this is in 1987, which is older than me. Really generic and uninspiring. In fact, that's the reason I left from Kit to Flodesk. Flodesk takes a totally different approach. It's a visual-first platform. So you can pull off the text-only style email like I send, but you also have the option to make it a little more visual without making it ugly. Just look at some of these templates, for example, which are actually designed by a designer. Every template also is, I know, mobile optimized, and the editor feels more like designing in a browser-based graphic design tool like I use Adobe Express. It feels like that more than coding in a CMS, which I love. For creatives or small businesses who care about aesthetic, I care a lot about that. It's a big part of my brand. Flodesk is hands down the best design-forward tool on the list. And I would say the best part is that you can upload custom fonts. This is huge for brand consistency, something that you won't find in Mailchimp and others without custom coding, and that gets complicated and expensive if you have to hire someone. If automation is a big deal for you, let's talk about how Flodesk stacks up. I already mentioned and showed Mailchimp known for robust automation, so let's look at Omnisend. This is a good option, particularly strong for automation, as this review says. Obviously, if I go and create a brand new account, there's not going to be much to see, and especially not automations. So I think reviews are actually helpful in this case. As this one points out, Omnisend is great for e-commerce businesses and high in its automation capabilities. I know it offers advanced workflows even on its free plan, so that allows users to set up conditionals, SMS, Facebook Messenger, push notifications within the same visual flow. So Omnisend is definitely a good option if automation is important to you. But if you're like me, you might not need that much automation, probably just the basics, which I get from Flodesk. Things like welcome sequences, drip campaigns, segment-based follow-ups. I feel like if you're someone who wants complex multi-branch automations, like sending different emails based on purchase history or past behavior, you would definitely want a more advanced tool. I'd say Omnisend if you're an e-commerce brand. But the trade-off here is the steep learning curve. Flodesk's workflow builder is drag and drop and intentionally basic. You set a trigger, add your steps, and go. And I, for one, love that simplicity. Segmentation is crucial for delivering the right message to the right audience, so let's compare Flodesk to its competitors. Let's start with Kit on this. It offers a flexible tagging system. In fact, this was one of my favorite things about using it. It allows users to add or remove subscribers from campaigns and email sequences super easily. And then this flexibility makes it straightforward to segment your subscribers based on their interactions and behaviors. Beehive provides powerful segmentation features, enabling you to group subscribers based on various criteria such as the form they signed up from, survey responses, engagements, specific attributes. Notably, I should say, Beehive allows you to create dynamic segments that update daily, ensuring your list remains current. Love that feature. Mailchimp utilizes a combination of tags and custom fields for segmentation. However, this is not my favorite. Managing the segments across multiple audiences can become so complex and costly, especially as your subscriber count grows. For instance, we'll talk about price in a second. Mailchimp's premium plan offers advanced segmentation features, but at literally hundreds of dollars per month. Flodesk simplifies segmentation with a visual and intuitive interface that I love, allowing you to create unlimited segments without additional costs. I think this approach ensures that your audience grows and then you're not penalized with higher fees, making it a cost-effective solution for small businesses and creators, like I've said. Now, if I had to choose one thing, this is what I love the most about Flodesk, the pricing. Most email marketing platforms charge based on subscriber count, meaning as you grow, so does your bill. I know from experience, but as promised, here is a breakdown. Mailchimp starts free, but jumps to $100 or more per month as your list grows. Mailchimp might look appealing at first with its free plan, but the moment your list starts to grow past a few hundred contacts, pricing increases quickly. And get this, it counts unsubscribed contacts towards your bill. You're paying for people who don't even get your emails anymore. So for 10,000 subscribers, you're paying more than $100 per month on their standard plan and $350 a month on their premium plan. No, thank you, next. Kit costs $100 a month for 10,000 subscribers. This platform I know is powerful for creators, especially with segmentation and automation, but you pay for it, friend. And then their pro plan climbs even higher. So the platform grows with you, yes, but so does your bill. And I just don't think the features are worth it that much. Beehive and Campaign Monitor also charge you as your list grows. Beehive has strong newsletter features, monetization tools. Once you hit around 10,000 subscribers, you're looking at $109 a month. Campaign Monitor, same story. A lot of the same features we've talked about in this video, so I know didn't get a lot of airtime. I just don't think it's that special. Premium pricing as well, especially if you want advanced segmentation or send time optimization. These platforms are solid, but they follow the same model. The more you grow, the more you pay, and I hate that when there's other options. Flodesk, $35 a month flat rate, unlimited subscribers, unlimited emails. They're really flipping the script here. No guessing, no scaling costs. Whether you have 100 people or 100,000, your pricing stays the same. That kind of predictability gives you space to grow without anxiety. I feel like this really is a game changer for creators, coaches, small business owners who want to focus on impact, not invoices. I'm one of them, which is why I've made the switch. So is Flodesk the best email marketing platform for 2025? Yes, if you want unlimited emails and subscribers for a flat rate, stunning high converting email templates, and easy to use automations without the complexity. Maybe not. If you need advanced e-commerce automations, Omnisend might be better. Robust analytics, Flodesk's reporting is basic, but definitely functional. For content creators, coaches, and small businesses, Flodesk delivers simplicity, beauty, and affordability all in one platform. If you want to give it a try, click the link in the description below to see if it's the right fit for you. My link will also give you 50% off your first year, by the way. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more branding and tool tips, and let me know in the comments what platform for emails you use. Thanks. I'm Pallen. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next video.